What is it with this thing? People telling you what they think, but you never ask them. I'm different. I'm Jamie. So if I tell you what if I come to you and start talking to you, I'm not telling you what I think. I'm telling you what God has told me to tell you. Otherwise, I won't talk to you. But why can't everybody have a fresh cup? And the best part of waking up is mind your business in your cup. Have a fresh cup of mind your own business. Drink it down quickly. It's kind of hot outside, so I wouldn't suggest heating it up. I would make it cold, right? Give it a little bit of frigid temperature. I look at my coffee and I look, ooh, there's my mind, my business. Let me swim in it. Let me get with it. That reminds me. You guys think I'm playing, but it reminds me to mind my own business. Unless God has something for me to tell you, I tell people what God says to say. It has nothing to do with me. I take my hands off of it. That's the problem. Because Joseph was looking and he said, all these things that I've been through, all these things that have been done to me, I want an early parole. The problem was I cannot parole you, like I said with Lois, and it makes sense. She cannot parole me. And let's say she was right 20% of the time, and I deserve to be punished. She cannot parole me if I don't understand what I did. And I understood that as a kid. I did. Whether she was right or wrong, I was tell her what she wanted to hear. I understood that I needed to understand what she thought that I did wrong. Whether I did it or not, didn't matter. I still need to, and I need to speak it. So that I could get early parole. I wanted to go to church that night. I wish she would let me off punishment 15 minutes after getting on punishment. If I told her, if I wanted to go to church and I told her why I was being punished. That was one thing about her. She didn't play with church because my uncle, my grandmother, and my aunts had threatened her. I didn't know that until I was grown. They told her I didn't want to go anywhere else. And they wanted to get me out of the house. I didn't want to go anywhere else. They wanted to get me and act like a teenager. I did not. I didn't go to my prom. Why? Because I had to go to a poetry competition and it was with the church. I was in school and church and I was happy with that. I was happy. I was very happy. And my cousins would say to me, you're not happy. Yes, I am. Why are you mad? Because I'm happy. They made me feel ashamed for being happy with church. Why? Because I would go down in prayer, meet God, and when I came up after praying for them, they would assault me. What you don't understand is wearing a technicolor, multicolor coat is not always the best thing to do. You don't want to put on, let anybody, we talked about it. What did we talk about a year and a half ago? Letting someone put their coat on you. I do not let somebody put their coat on me. If you want a technicolor, multicolor coat in a family, Jacob, why don't you wear it? He marked his son. It was a tick on the thing. Reason to kill Joseph. He's coming. Check. He's got on that coat. What is that coat? Where did he get that from? Check. I got a knife. Check. The main reason why they killed him was because of the coat. They would not touch them. He had gone out there every day. He had been going out there checking on them. Was it the place called Dothan? Not sure. But he was going out there checking on them every day. And it just so happens that day, God, the father gave him a coat. And it just so happens that day, the father told him wear the coat to go see the brothers. And it just so happens that day, the coat is gone. I said, he had this coat on for what, 3 hours maybe? In Jacob's mind, he had that coat on for 3 hours. In Joseph's mind, I had my coat on for 3 hours. And now it's gone. And now my son's gone. Same thing. Deliverer. Except this deliverer let somebody robe him. In a coat. You will never robe me in a coat. See, Jesus got robes on and Judas tried to get him to show his robes. That was a problem. Judas was trying to strip Jesus so that they would see the robes underneath and he could rescue them from the Romans. The problem was Jesus was never there to rescue them from no Romans. The zealots thought that he was though, so Judas tried to get Jesus to strip and show his coat. So he was trying to rip clothes off of Jesus. Jacob was putting coals on Joseph. If you're a deliverer, don't let nobody put you in their coat, because what they want to do is they want to mark you as their own. That's why Pharaoh saw it all. He said the father put the coat on, the brothers ripped the coat off, and put blood on it to lie about it. That's why you know, because they put the most work into actually maiming that coat. They wanted to hurt the father too. So not only is your son gone, but check it out, all this blood off all of this coat that you made. And a coat of many colors was not cheap. They wanted to they wanted to mar it. They don't want to just put blood on it. They want to mar it. Cover it with blood and say he got killed. Oh, yeah, that's why we're doing it. That's why. That's why I'm praying. That's why. That's why I'm fasting. Yeah, If I perish, I perish. That's why I'm fasting. That's why. They put that blood on that coat to hurt that father. They put that blood on the coat to hurt them. I want to hurt you. Here's your coat. Your son is dead, and here's your coat. Here's the animal head. Look, here. Take it. I wouldn't be shocked if they told me when I got to heaven, they took the coat and rubbed it all over Jacob's back. The blood and everything, rubbed it on his back. Start massaging him with it. I wouldn't be surprised. They're jerks. They were jerks. I'm not supposed to slander anymore, so I'm staying away from Bidens. But I can talk about them. They were jerks. They knew they were jerks. That's why they apologized again after Jacob died. They knew they had made a really jerky move. They didn't know that. It was not the fact that they did it as much as the attitude that they did it in. It's not the fact of what Caiaphas did as much as the attitude that he did it in. It's not as much the fact that Judas tried to get Jesus to reveal his role, but the attitude that he did it in. That's why the attitude that he did it in has him now called the son of perdition. He was the one soul that Jesus could not be expected to win. He said, I want everybody except the one that we planned that I would lose. The son of perdition. Ask John about it. That's what he called him, the son of perdition. What is a perdition? It's disgusting. It's vermiculous. That's why I crush Satan's horns. Because Jesus was these was brothers. Today, everybody had different causes wanting to kill Jesus. Caiaphas wanted to kill him for a different reason. Malchus wanted him dead for a different reason. Judas wanted him dead for a different reason. Peter didn't want him dead. Wanted him to die. Wanted him to die for the cause if he had to, but didn't really want him to die that way. Didn't want him to hurt. They wanted him to just die a little bit and maybe get have a hair plucked on his eyebrow. That's a little bit of death. Y'all know, women. That's death. It feels like death. That's why you gotta rub your eyebrow real hard. That feels like death. Your eyes are watering. You gotta rub your eyebrow real hard. You gotta recuperate. I need time to recuperate from that. I go through the stages of grief over that eyebrow hair. It's hard. It's a hard life.